Are you the type to gatekeep information? If so, why? When somebody asks you a question about the thing that you like to do, the thing that you're good at, aren't you excited that they're interested in the thing that you do? Aren't you excited that they could possibly want to be a part of your community? That they want to get better at the thing that you also like to get better at? I mean, I don't understand when there's people out there that are far advanced in whatever they do, and when they get approached with the question of how can I get better, or just advice in general, they give the most vague answers, blow people off. You know, not giving any thought or any effort on giving the person who asked some valuable information. 2 years ago, I was in the gym and there was a teenager in there. He was working out and there was this fit guy, freaking jacked, probably 200 lean. We'll call him Mr. 200 lean, just for the sake of this example. The teenager asked Mr. 200 lean what he does to be like that. I mean, shoot. He was freaking incline benching the hundreds. He's working out with his shirt off, freaking shredded. You know, that dude you could tell he been following this process a good while. He probably knows a lot. You know? And the teenager asked Mr. 200 lean, like, what he does. What does he do to look like that? To stay that way? Mr. 200 lean looks at him and goes, work out. And starts doing a set of dumbbell curls. Like, dude, for real? Like, first of all, this kid is already in the gym. He's already working out. He literally is doing the same exercise that you just got done doing. And you just told him work out? Like, that helped him? If I heard that, which I did, it just didn't happen to me, I'd be a little discouraged. I'd be like, wow, this gym community is not really as friendly as everyone makes it out to be. Which is far from true. Most people in the gym are more than happy to help you, more than happy to get involved. I know I am. You come up to me with a question, dude, I'll write you a chapter book on all the ways this movement's good, or that, like, I don't like this movement, or you should do this, or maybe try that with this technique, you know? Like, I'm always full of ideas of, like, what could work for that person. Everybody's different. But to gatekeep information, to be that advanced, like, imagine if you went up to a doctor and asked him, what does it take to be a doctor? And they told you, study. You know? If you went up to a race car driver and you asked him, oh, dude, how'd you get so good at driving? Well, I drive a lot. Oh, dude, how are you so good at that video game? How are you this rank? 8 hours a day, man. Don't just give people short answers like that. Don't just keep the gate closed because it's easy, because you feel like you don't have time to explain. Even if you feel like you don't have time to explain, I'm sure you can think of something better to tell them other than just work out, study, play. You know, when people come up to me and ask me pointers, because I've been skating on the ice. Well, not on the ice, but in general for almost a decade now. I'm at this point, I am a professional. I'm just a free agent. People come up to me all the time though, and I gotta explain to them. I'm like, look, I'm gonna help you out, but before I give you any advice, I'm gonna let you know that there is nothing I can say to you in this moment that's gonna get you skating like me. I mean, there's a lot that your body really has to catch up. You know, it's never used. These muscles in your feet, these muscles in your legs have never worked together. Sad reality is You're not going to skate like me until you followed the process for long enough. But look, there's a silver lining. This is what I tell them. I'm like, I am going to give you the 4 best pieces of advice that will take you further than you could ever imagine, as long as you listen to them, you know? And it's really 3 small things. Bend your knees. Once they start to burn, that's when you know you're low enough. Look where you want to go. If you look at the people, you're going to run into the people. And most importantly, just have fun with the process. Those are the 3 biggest pieces of advice. And I have seen so many people go from falling, holding onto the wall, scared to even skate, and then I'll see them freaking going around the rink, man. No wall, no falling, just off of those 3 pieces of advice that maybe took me 20 seconds to tell them. It took me 20 seconds, and I made that person a better skater. And that makes me happy. And it should make you guys happy too. And whatever thing you're good at, when people ask you how you're so good, don't just blow them off. Give them some insight. At that moment, they're looking up to you. They are asking you for help. And when you just give them a short answer, blow them off, you just deleted them from your community. They are probably no longer interested in whatever you're doing. If somebody came up to me and asked me how I skate so good, and I just told them, yeah, I come here a lot, they're probably not going to come there a lot like I do anymore. They probably are going to be like, yeah, I went there, I asked this dude, and he's kind of blew me off. I'm like, don't gatekeep. Don't put a sign outside of your hobby that says private property, because it's not private property. Anybody can do what you do. There's always a bigger fish too. There's people out there that skate much better than me. I mean, my TikTok is getting like more full of ice skating videos now. I scroll past some, I'm like, damn, I should learn how to do that, you know? And I guarantee you, if I was able to ask those people in the video, hey, how do you do that? They're not just going to be like, oh, I do it a lot, you know? They'll probably give me some valid pointers, some valid tips, because they know that the ice skating community is small. And the only way to make it grow is to get more people interested. So if you have a hobby or niche or something that you like to do, and you want it to stay in the world, then don't gatekeep, because you're working against yourself. The only way that your hobby becomes more popular, the only way more people get interested in it, the only way that they're gonna learn to love it is from those who are more experienced, giving them the recipes of success that they wish they had when they started, helping them have an easier time figuring it out. And then it snowballs. After you give that person information and they get going for a while, you've put them in a position where they can begin to start learning themselves. You know, just give them the basics. It'll take them much farther than you realize. But don't just blow them off. Don't gatekeep. What are you, scared that they're going to become better than you? If so, why? Wouldn't that be cool? You know, you give somebody some advice, and then, like, if I saw somebody skating in rentals, and then I gave them a few pieces of advice, and next week they came back and they were doing freaking backflips like they were from Disney on ice, I'd be freaking stoked. I'd go up to them asking them like, hey, how'd you learn how to do a backflip in a week without breaking your neck? Don't be scared that when you give somebody information or teach somebody something, don't be scared that they're going to be better than you. You should actually want that to happen, because then it'll make you better. I mean, the only person that you should strive to be better than is the previous version of yourself. And a good way to do that is to share what you know. Share your knowledge. Don't gatekeep, because nothing good ever comes from it. Just something to think about. I'll be back.